All right, here we are for Saturday, Hero WOD Saturday again. We're actually doing a Hero WOD that I have never done myself. I don't think I've ever programmed it. I don't know anyone who's done this. But it looks like it could be a fun one to do at home, especially if you're prepping for Murph, and you're gonna wear a vest. So it's called Andy. It starts off, it's 25 thrusters, and then 50 box jumps, then 75 deadlifts, then a 1.5 mile run, you're welcome, and then 75 more deadlifts, 50 more box jumps, and 25 thrusters. So it's 7 things with a run in the middle, 6 things at 3 on each side, but they're the same. It's a mirror, right? So it's flipped. So let's go through these. Movements are pretty basic, right? Thrusters, if you got a barbell, you're using the barbell, you want a weight that is light on this. If you can't use a weight that is light, you're gonna need to cut these reps back a little bit. For sure. If it's too light, you can increase them, but it's still a lot of reps, right? But just be aware of that. Barbell or dumbbells are your other option. Dumbbell thrusters are another good option. They work just as well. Again, observe if it's light. If that's great. If it's not light, you need to cut those reps back. If you have a kettlebell, thrusters like we've talked about, one-arm thrusters are hard, so you're going to do goblet squats. Easy peasy there. Then we go to box jumps. So if you got a box and you want to jump on it, go for it. 50's a lot though, so be aware of that. If you have to scale the number back, scale the number back. It's totally fine. Don't crush your shins trying to jump on a box 50 times. If you don't, if you have a box and you're not jumping on it, you just want to step on it, that's great too. Step ups are your next option. If you don't have a box, but you want to jump, you can do tuck jumps. Cut the reps back to 20 though, 20. Or lunges are your other option. In which case you would do 50 lunges, 25 each side. If you struggle with lunges normally, you can cut those reps back. If you need assistance by holding on a door frame, that's a good idea too. Make sure you go all the way down and all the way up though, right? So that knee kisses the ground. That's our goal. 75 deadlifts. You're gonna use whatever you use for your thruster, which is why this should be very light, but it's a lot of reps, right? So if it's barbell, it's conventional deadlift. It's suitcase on either side for your dumbbells. And then if you got a kettlebell, it's sumo deadlift. Those reps should be all right. The kettlebell might be a tad light, but that's all right. It's a good workout otherwise. So you'll just go a little faster, that's all. Now comes to kind of that crux, right? It's a 1.5 mile run. A lot of you guys are going, oh. So here's what you're going to do. You're either going to run 1.5 miles or pick that course you could do in 10 to 15 minutes when you're fresh. It may take you a little longer middle of this workout, especially if you wait till late in the day to do it, like noon. But that's what you're looking for, is something that you can do in about 10 to 15 minutes. You don't run, that's fine. You've still got your same options. You've got fast walking, farmer's walk, step-ups again. You can bike or you can row or use any other cardio device and use that 10 to 15 minute frame to pick your number, right? Pick your distance or pick whatever it is. Be very careful though. We've talked about this on the farmer's walk. If you're trying to do a 10-minute farmer's walk, don't walk out 5 minutes and think you're going to be back in 5 minutes. That's going to be a 15-minute farmer's walk. It's going to take you 2 to 3 times longer a lot of times if those weights are heavy to get back for that, for sure. Cool. Then once you've done that 1.5 mile run, you're going to run this backwards. So then you go back to 75 deadlifts that you just did before the 1.5 mile run. 50 more box jumps, which is another reason you want to think about cutting those numbers back if you're not super solid with the box you have. And then 25 thrusters to finish it off and you're done. It's one time through, right? All the instructions are there. I left the weights in there because it is a hero workout. So a lot of people will ask and people want to do it as RX. That's the RX weights for sure. But yeah, simple day. I got some more new fun stuff. We added some fun stuff in this week. We're trying to add some more fun stuff next week. Coming up on the end of that April challenge in like a week and a half. We got another one coming up for May. Hopefully, we'll probably need it, but maybe not for the whole month. See what happens. But yeah, if you got questions, let me know. Hero WOD.